Hey Minecrafters, how you doing? This is Kimise, and I'm back for another episode of KimiseCraft. Hope you guys are having a great day. Now today, I'm kind of having to start on a sad note. I've had an accident. Yes, I have. For some silly reason that I cannot yet explain. Ooh, I need to throw some of this stuff out too. Let me just throw it over here. Let's just get rid of this junk. Okay. For some silly reason that I cannot explain, I have been throwing away my diamond swords. Oh yes, it's maddening. I've been throwing away my diamond swords because I've been busy working on the wither farm, and for some reason, I cannot keep a hold of my diamond swords. So, what I'm going to do real quick before we get too much farther is I'm going to go ahead and get myself some new diamond swords. Oh, it's such a sad day. I actually, I was working, and for some reason I hit Q a couple times, and suddenly my diamond sword was falling in the lava. Also, check it out. I got myself a blaze head while I was working on it. And it's really kind of funny because I have 2 more wither skeleton skulls just in me working on the platform again, the platform laid out. So it's been pretty awesome as far as that goes. I have not had any issues with... Sorry, let me go ahead and get the new... I'm using a different mic today, so hopefully it still sounds pretty good, but I'm still trying to get the adjustment set up so I can avoid certain things like the breathing that you guys were catching there just a second ago. So I'm going to go ahead and get this taken care of. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to go ahead and enchant these blades, and then as soon as I'm done enchanting them and get them the way I want, I'm going to come back to you and then we're going to show you exactly where we are at on the farm, because we're going to get this wither skeleton farm going today. Alright, so this is Kimise. See you in just a bit. Hey guys, so I am back here at the fortress in which we are building our wither skeleton farm. Now, this is just a quick crossroad, so let's go up here to the main platform. So, since I have last seen you guys, I worked a little bit more on the platform, got it all right to the... Oh boy, looks like it's pretty hot. Let me take care of these guys really quick, and then I can go ahead and explain to you what's going on. Jeez. 4 of them just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, this is so annoying. Another one. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry about that, but you never know. But this, that's the kind of the danger of this thing. So, and just so you know, since I've been building this, I have gotten like 6 wither skeleton heads. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a couple more beacons here in just a little bit. Okay, so when we design the farm, what we're doing is we're just going really basic because, honestly, the way this thing is producing, I don't think we need to go any further. Jeez, you can tell just as soon as you start getting out of spawn radius, they just start spawning. I mean, it's great. But anyway, so what we're going to be doing here, whoops, let's get rid of this guy, is I have made this platform, and the dimensions of this platform is that it's 100 blocks in width, and we are entirely within the bounding box of the fortress, because that's really important. You got to make sure we are within the bounding box of the fortress. So it's 100 blocks in length. In width, though, what we've done is we've made sure that this is about 30, I believe it's about 32 blocks in width. Yeah, I think that's where I ended up. So if we go ahead and hit the F3, just from this block here, which is 216, okay, and then over here, we should have block 247, okay? So 216, that's 31, which is perfect, 31. So that means what we're going to have is we're going to have 14 blocks right here. Then we're going to have a wall. Then we're going to have our path. Then we're going to have a wall. And then we're going to have 14 blocks going like this. And that is how we're going to build it. So all these 14 blocks right here, that is going to be the area in which the wither skeletons will spawn. Okay, and that we're going to use them. Now, again, this is a fortress, so unfortunately you just don't get wither skeleton spawns all by themselves. If you did, that'd be perfect. And there are ways to do that, but, well, actually not. Yeah, not so much. See, the thing is about wither skeletons. Wither skeletons, okay, have a bounding box of 3 blocks high. So they can actually see above 3 blocks. All the other mobs that spawn up here, they're basically 2 block high mobs. Okay, so what we're going to use is we're using the mechanic, and Tango explains this really well in his video. Okay, of the 3 block high bounding. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a running path. So we're basically going to be running up and down this this thing that we've built. Okay, back and forth. Now it's long enough. See, like if you get far enough away, guess what? They spawn. It's crazy, and it's using that mechanic. So basically, as we run back and forth, they're going to spawn and despawn. And since they are 3 blocks high, they'll be able to look over the wall. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a block called a daylight sensor, because a daylight sensor is not quite as tall as a block, but it's less than a block. Look, at another head. Yeah, okay. And that's exactly why we're making this farmers for heads. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and create that. And what that's going to allow us to do is when we're running up and down it, we're not going to be seen by the blazes. Because if you haven't noticed, the most annoying thing about what spawns up here is not so much the wither skeletons. They're pretty easy to take. Heck, even the magmas are pretty easy to take down. Pigmen, they're just pigmen. They're just going to take up the mob cap. Oh, nice. But the biggest problem is going to be the blazes, because blazes are a pain in the butt. Yeah, here they are again. Okay, so what we do is by using that bounding box, the blazes aren't going to see us, so they're not going to be able to aggro. Okay, and the trick is that you don't jump up. Okay, so the blazes won't be able to see us, so they won't be able to aggro. But look at this. I mean, this is so easy. Heck, I mean, this is a farm in itself right here. I don't have to. There we go. This is a farm right here. I mean, look at how quickly they're spawning back and forth, and I'm just wandering around on the big platform that I made. Look, another 1, 2, 3, 4 just spawned right over there. So as far as us being able to get enough wither scales to put beacons all over the place, yeah, this is going to be like a piece of cake. We just got to finish building it. Well, yeah. Now, another good thing about setting up the walls and everything is that that's going to help us help protect us from that stuff happening, like you getting ambushed. Like, I was up here working the other day, and I got ambushed by about 5 blazes and 6 of these wither skeletons, and I died. Yeah, because I was too busy taking care of one thing. 3 other things came around and got me. And also, I've only fallen in lava about 6 times, so that's been pretty good. Hasn't been too terrible. Are you kidding me? Yeah, see, bad things happening. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you get too close, sometimes they catch right up on you. And the blazes are the biggest pains in the butt, because they'll just, they'll hit you for distance and they'll knock you around and knock you off. And that, again, that's why we're going to go ahead and build the stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and lay my block thing down in here, okay, my shulker, because I've gotten here a whole bunch of stuff that we need. Look at that. They're all down here. There are so many wither skeletons. Now, of course, I was hoping to get a little bit of help from 8-Bit Kid and from Splinter, but I haven't seen them on the server for a few days. I know 8-Bit Kid has all the materials we need to make. There's another one. To make all the daylight sensors. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and start laying out the center path with blocks. That way I have a place to run and hide. Because this is starting to wear me out. I've probably killed, I don't know, a good 100 wither skeletons since I started the farm. But, I've got a whole bunch of wither skeleton heads too. I'm going to have the most beacons on the server the way it's going right now. Okay, let's finish these guys off because I don't want them sneaking up behind me. There we go. Yep. Yeah, so what we're going to do is at the end of each one of these paths, we're going to do a collection box, and I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Otherwise, I'm never going to get this started. So, geez. Come on. So, I will be back with you guys in just a few. Yeah, exactly. See, inventory is already full with all these swords and everything. Okay, so anyways, I will see you guys back in a little bit once I get some of this stuff nailed, okay, so that we can go ahead and work on the next part. And just to protect me here, there we go. Nah, they can't get through that because they're 3 high. Okay, so this is Kimise. See you in a bit. Hey guys, so this is Kimise. I am back, and I've got some good things to show you. First off, look at this. I've got a complete pathway done. I missed that. Okay, and this is looking pretty good, except for the odd blaze that spawns right in the middle. Notice I am not being affected by any of the mobs in the mob area. How nice is that? Taking them down. So this makes this like tons easier at this point. So no problem. So now, at my convenience, now I can go ahead and make a collection area for these guys. Yep. And if I see it now, check this out. See? Hi, guy. He's right there. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to follow me. Now, notice no blazes. So that's how the mechanic works. Now, the thing is, though, if I keep jumping up and down, blazes will actually see me because they're seeing my head pop up. So what I have to do is I have to work out a I have to go ahead and get those daylight sensors, and whoops. Okay. Now, what's nice about this whole farm, the way it works right now, is one, you know, you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is, you know, pop up here like that. They disappear. Yeah, they disappeared. And you might get the odd guy that spawns in here. Now, by putting the daylight sensors down, you won't have any spawns on the inside. Look at that guy just spawned up. So there's like 2 more things we want to do to this farm. We want to go ahead and cover it in slabs, and we want to add the daylight sensors. Look at those guys. I didn't know you could spawn on stairs. I thought stair was an unspawnable block. Oh, you know what? They tracked me. That's what it was. Very good. So, yeah, check it. He really wants me. Nice. Okay, so I went ahead and brought a whole bunch of stone so I can make slabs, and I can start slabbing the roof of this, because that's really the next step that needs to go on here. Now, it's going to take a little bit of do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and quickly just do an inside passage so I can pop in and pop out and work on this on either side. So, geez, there's like just so many wither skeletons. This thing is just a crazy farm. I mean, for as much effort as you have to put into it, and honestly, there's just really not that much effort you have to put into it. You just have to build a platform, which honestly is not even crazy. And look at that. This is even including all these areas which are spawn spaces, you know? We're losing spawns here and there. So it's not a very, I mean, so right now, the way it's set up, it's not being very efficient. But I mean, it's just absolutely incredible, really quickly, how big it is. Now, let's see here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find out where the red glass is, because 8-Bit Kid said she has a whole bunch of red glass. Look, there's already a guy waiting for me there. That's hilarious. And I'm also going to ask her, because she said she had everything for the other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a buzz, and I'm going to see if I can't get those materials from her. Then I'll be back with you guys, and we're going to go ahead and finish up this farm and just check out the rates. So hey guys, this is Kimise. I am back, and I just want to give you a quick update on where we've been. I did get a hold of 8-Bit Kid, and she brought the glass. And I'll tell you what, if you saw me earlier fighting all those blazes, this glass is absolutely phenomenal. Check it out. So now we've got we're working on closing the farm. And this farm has just been fabulous. I counted up the wither skeletons I've got, and so far right now, just out of the just out of what I've been fighting, and this is since I started doing this, I have 12 wither skulls. Isn't that crazy? Just from me working on this thing, I have gathered 12 wither skulls, and it really hasn't even been that long. I mean, maybe an hour or two here. So I mean, the rates are really, really great. There are so many withers. Like, look at these guys, just all waiting to be bashed on the head. Up, no skulls that time, but that's the way it goes, right, guys? Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to slab the whole thing. Now, there's two reasons why you want to go ahead and slab the whole thing. 8-Bit Kid was just asking me about this. One reason is first, you don't want gas spawning here in the farm. Okay, whoa. Okay, because gas could spawn here in the farm. Ooh, I like this too. The other reason is when you're farming, you don't want gas popping their heads in and giving you gas headaches, right? That's another reason why you want to go ahead and slab the roof of your farm, okay? Plus, if you're doing it on the lower half, you're going to go ahead and reduce all those spawn spaces too, so nothing's going to spawn on top. It's all just it's so much better. You really want to cover up your farm because you don't want to have to like worry about gas flying over you and hitting you, or blazes flying up high enough to start getting in your way. So those are the two major reasons why you want to go ahead and slab up the roof of your farm. Now, it does take a lot of slabs. Yes, that's a little bit of resources. But you know it's well worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep slabbing it. 8-Bit Kid's going to put some glass in. I think she might help slab with me as well. But I will get back to you as soon as we get a progress update that's worth checking out, which means, you know, maybe getting everything slabbed up, because as soon as we finish the slabs and get the glass around, we are down to just a very few couple things left to do in this farm, and that's the beauty of it, is creating our collection section. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and try to get all this done, and then when we're ready to build the collections, the collection zone, the kill zones, we'll come back and I'll show you exactly how we're going to put those together. And it's going to be pretty simple. We're going to follow the basically what Tango did, because it's just, I mean, can you do it any better than that? Hey guys, another update. So we got the slab roof all done, looking really, really good. I can't wait to show it to you guys. What I'm doing right now is the unenviable task of slabbing spawn spots. So to make our farm as efficient as possible, we got to go through, and any spot that's a good spawnable spot for these wither skeletons, we need to go ahead and slab them up. So that's what I'm doing right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a ton of slabbing, because that's what it's going to end up being, is a ton of slabbing. And I will get to you guys I will be right back as soon as I get all this slabbing done. And this is going to take a little bit to go. But luckily enough, 8-Bit Kid has been on the server helping out, which makes it a ton easier to get this stuff done. And honestly, slabbing doesn't take that long. You just got to make sure you have all the resources to do it. So I'll be back in just a little bit with another progress update, and we'll be able to show you where the farm is. Now, we still have to do the collection zone, but I don't think that'll be that big of a deal. I think I've already got the chests ready to go, and then we just have to build it, right? Okay, guys, so this is Kimise. I will be back in just a little bit. Okay, guys, so let me show you what we've been going on. So basically, over here at the end, this is like the total end right here. One out from the end, the way you're going to do this, and I'm sorry, we're doing the collection zone right now. Okay, so this is the kill zone. So you want to put a chest right there. Now, on either side of the chest, I still have my walls going, so we're going to go ahead and leave those. And what I did is I put a wall back behind here, mainly because gas were shooting me quite a bit, so I need to make sure I had that blocked off. Now, I went ahead and did the slabs all the way around, so we got that continuing. Now, you'll notice that I went ahead and put two staircases, one that comes up this way and one that comes up this way, because that's where we want the wither skeletons to go. We want them to climb up there just like that. Now, what I'm going to do now is I've got some hoppers. So we're going to go ahead and take the hoppers, and we're going to have the first one facing right down in there, and we're going to have the second one facing there. And let me come over here, and boom, facing there. So we got 1, 2, 3 facing there. So we've got 3 hopper containments facing there. One there. We'll come up over here, and we'll go ahead and set the last one. Boom. So now all those hoppers are all facing right down in there. So basically they'll all come straight down into that. Now the reason why we have these 3 high is that way when the wither skeletons come up, they can climb over here and they can just gather right around here, and we have a place to kill them. Now again, the way you want to do this is you want to make sure you're using a well, actually, one more thing we got to put down. We want to go ahead and put a bar right there. Oops. Right there. Okay. And what that does, that keeps you from getting too close where they're going to wither you and hit you. Okay. So basically, let's go ahead and give this a try and let's see how this works. I think there's a few wither skeletons out there. Okay. There we go. We're going to bring him along. So see, the reason I'm jumping is because right now I do not have the, we haven't put the daylight sensors in yet. So we're going to go all the way over here. Now if he could see me, he'd be going up, right? There we go. Now, what we can do right here, from right here, is we can just go ahead and boom. Yeah, when we hit the daylight sensors, we don't have an issue. It goes in and sucks it all in, and then if he leaves anything like 2 coal, there you go. Now that was a really bad zone because we got to have our daylight sensors all the way across here for this to really work the way it was designed. But that's pretty much how it is. They'll track you all the way across, and since they are over 3 high, they will see you, but the other mobs won't see you. So no issues with the other mobs you have to deal with, like no pigmen following you, none of the others. Pretty cool, right? Okay, well, so this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to head off to the other end, and we're going to go ahead and get this one all knocked out in the same manner, and then I will be back and we'll get some daylight sensors made, and we will test the whole thing. Sounds like fun to me, right? Ooh. We're going to have to do some more slabbing, though, to make sure that we get the best rates out of the farm. There we go. Okay, see you guys in just a little bit. Want to have another progress update to show. Hey guys, I am super excited to be back. The farm is done. So let me just kind of give you a quick, okay, not done. 8-Bit Kid's getting the rest of the daylight sensors. But the farm is done. As you know, so you can walk along the side here looking for wither skeletons, and I'm walking over here and hey, look, there's a wither skeleton right there. Hey, look at me. Yeah, come along with me. We'll all, yeah, you too, come along with me right up here. Okay, and so what they do is they come over here. Yeah, I bet you can't get me. And then you just kind of go ahead and, you know, I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit because, yeah, because they should be like not doing that. I wonder, yeah, I'm going to have to make some adjustments here to this, okay? There you go. Come on over here, you turkey. There you go. Nice. And there are all the drops, all dropping in. So, you know, aside from a trash can for all those stone swords you're never going to want, it looks like the farm is working out fabulously. Now, the only 2 things we got to really finish doing, and it's like already given us skulls and stuff. Well, not skulls yet, but it's already given us good drop rates. The only real things we need to finish doing is we got to finish putting the daylight sensors in here. Whoa. Because that will stop that from happening. You know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh. I'm going to have to... There we go. Okay. Anyway, so that will stop the spawning from happening. The way in and out is through this. So we got the trap door, which is perfect. Now all I have to do is finish doing all the slabbing. So, you know, to make this farm as efficient as possible. Oh, I have some in my chest. No problem. Yeah, but she lost all her quartz. I don't know. I didn't steal it, I promise. She did actually give me a whole bunch of it. Okay, so we need to go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, one more thing is before I totally close it up, I've got to go ahead and close this little ditty right here. And now we do have a fully enclosed wither farm. But I still got tons of spawn issues. Look at all these guys. So next thing I need to do, or should I say the next thing I need to do, is to go ahead and finish slabbing this area so I don't have these issues, right? This is awful. Okay, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to slab this up and I'm going to show you the fully safe version of the farm here in just a little bit. Hey guys, this is Kimise. I'm back, and let's go ahead and do a test. So we got all the daylight sensors in. Look, there's some wither skeletons right there. Let's go down. Apparently there were a couple bars I had to add in according to design to get everything in there. Let me see here. Yeah, boys, come on this way. Right here. There we go. There we go. Now I've also angered some pigmen, so I might get a few of those to come along too. But I wait right up here. They come climbing in. Boom. 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 Hey, I got a skull. Check it out. Perfect. So there we go. That's your basic basic wither skull farm. And again, this is made by Tango Tech, so I want to make sure that you guys go check him out because he is a fabulous redstoner. Our entrance, what we use this trapdoor here to come down here. And we can go ahead and do things in here. Now I went ahead and slabbed everything over here to increase the rates on the farm. I'm just out of slabs to do those last three, but I did go through a lot of the tunnels. I got to do a few more so I can go ahead and clean it all up. But what's nice about this is usually when I come out here, there's about 8 blazes waiting for me. Notice there's no blazes out here waiting for me, so the safety of the farm is perfect right now. So with that, this is Kimise. I want to say thanks a lot for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed the farm. It's a really great farm to build. It didn't take me very long to build it, and the resources are pretty easy to come by. Not too terrible if you're in the nether at all. And considering that I've got a total of 14 wither skulls just building it, it just tells you right there, you're going to be able to get a ton of wither skulls out of this farm without that much effort. And especially once it's done, it's super easy, as you just saw. So this is Kimise. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell if you want to make sure you get notified for any other videos. And don't forget to check out the other videos as they pop up and everything else. This is Kimise. Thanks, guys, for all your support. Bye-bye.